Hey, aloha, this is Bob. Well, I am down here at the Coco Palms now. It's been a very sad week since we lost our incredible Larry Rivera. Been working with Larry many years now here at the Coco Palms since it closed down. I've been doing the tours, but Larry has always been a great big part of that tour, especially right here in the dining room where I am sitting. We'd do the tour, and then Larry would always be waiting for people here at the dining room, and he would entertain them. I'll tell you, thousands and thousands of people just loved Larry. And sadly, he passed away on Monday of this week, which was the 30th of January. But over the years, I have been filming Larry a lot, and other people have too. So I have put together all of this stuff because I want you guys to see our beloved Larry over these years. So I'm going to put that all together in this, and as we say, aloha to Larry, and aloha was Larry. So enjoy this tribute to Larry. And this guy was hilarious. Larry was just nothing but a ton of fun. All of us are going to miss him, his beautiful family, and our condolences to all of them and all his friends, everybody. So this is a tribute to Larry as I assemble all this together. Aloha. So a lot of the filming I did with Larry was right here in this dining room as he was waiting for the tour to reach him. This guy is one of the most hilarious people. And so I'm going to put some of these tapes together that I filmed of him entertaining the tour guests. And Larry has this incredible sense of humor and just fun. And he loved the people that he was performing for. So this section here is going to be Larry performing to different tours over the years. Watch this and enjoy.
Oh, we're going to a hooky line, a hooky line. Everybody loves a hooky line, where the lao is a cow at the luau. We throw a net out into the sea, and all the amma go swimming to me. Oh, we're going to a hooky line.
Wonderful!
A hooky line. What a beautiful day for fishing the old Hawaiian way. All the hooky line nets are swishing down in old Laie Bay.
Oh, we're going!
Oh, we're going to a hooky line. A hooky line. Everybody loves a hooky line, where the lao is a cow at the luau. We throw our nets out into the sea, and all the amma go swimming to me. Oh, we're going to a hooky line, a hooky line. What a beautiful day for fishing the old Hawaiian way. All the hooky line nets are swishing down in old Laie Bay. Oh, we're going to a hooky line.
We're almost done.
Hooky line. Everybody loves a hooky line, where the lao is a cow at the luau. We throw our nets out into the sea, and all the amma go swimming to me. Oh, we're going
here we're going way down.
Hooky, 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 love.
Hey. Come on. Is this the fullness of heaven? Here in this paradise. Everybody sing, come on. Come along. Hear the sound of his voice. Here in this paradise. Come
Oh, thank you.
3 months.
Wow, that's
So,
cool.
you live in Kaua'i. Okay, 33 months of, so they collected 33 songs if you pay attention.
Yeah, no
And
kidding.
then on Monday, after the first Sunday, Ron Wiley on the radio
Okay.
at 6:45, I go on there and we discuss about the song. And if you call, if you have to answer his question, if you read the paper, you win
you
a
win.
trip to Vegas or
Oh, wow.
the CD.
Oh, cool.
I heard you were just in Vegas.
What?
He won his own competition. Yeah, weren't you just in Vegas?
Yeah.
Somebody
Exactly.
do it.
So that was the last time we
This is
got
from
COVID.
recent, look,
after that.
2022. So this
We
month.
get it all over
Similar.
Kaua'i, that.
It mentioned Larry, but I can't
Anyway,
remember in the news.
A word of good cheer. With all
I used to teach them.
Came on the show. Good thing.
At toys and candy for all the boys and girls. The birds don't make a nest on your head so high. Just a check to your happiness.
How'd you like to stay up late, like the islanders do? Wait for Santa to sail with some presents in a canoe. If you ever spend Christmas on Christmas Island, you will then be grateful every day of Christmas dreams come true. Your Christmas dreams come true. Your Christmas dreams come
My name is Larry Rivera. The nightly ceremony recreating recapturing more than 100 years ago, when these grounds were the royal grounds on this island of Kaua'i. Always with royalty, there was one who blew a conch shell. He would face to the rising and to the setting sun, to the mountains and to the sea. In the history of the Hawaiian people, which was handed down from one generation to the next, in the Malay, in the chant, in the oli, in the hula, until the time of written record, until the time of missionary. And he was compared to a herald, calling to attention to listen to the drums talk. You will hear an authentic ancient beat on the big drum, calling all within the range of its sound to come in. The food is prepared, the table is laden. Hawaiians never measured their time by day, but by night, by mahina, the moon. And so the gaiety, the festivity, the feasting, the music was after the lighting of torches. You will see one run through this largest and oldest coconut grove in all of the islands, lighting the torches just as they did so many years ago. Boom! The drum. She was
There's a full moon over Kaua'i. We can see the falling star as we kiss in the moonlight. Our hearts will be as one. Our hearts will be as one.
wow!
There's a full moon over Kaua'i.
To your deep blue sea, from fair Hawaii to the Statue of Liberty. I don't want to say goodbye to America. Remember those who gave their lives. Together we must walk hand in hand. Then I won't have to say goodbye to America, 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 my God bless America. Don't you do that. Don't you do that on Facebook. You don't get wicked. The Legend of the Frog, Kaua'i. Child, name my first grandchild, Kaua'i. Large frog. Aloha, my name is Larry Rivera. I'm born and raised here 6 generations. I have 6 children, 17 grand, 19 great. It's not your fault. That's why I have my kit bag and my CDs. I've written over 100 songs all about real places, real people, real places. First song I ever wrote coming down Waimea Canyon, riding a jackass on a donkey. Everybody.
Riding along, riding along, riding along, riding along. Live young as long as you live. If you live young as long as you live. Hey Larry, she has a question.
Some months ago, we had a man that worked here way back in the 60s, George Yaya Meek. And George passed away some months ago. He lived in San Diego. Well, his daughter and granddaughter came over here a few weeks ago, and Larry put on a nice special service for them here. And I wanted to show you that service that his daughter and his granddaughter got to enjoy as Larry helped him celebrate the life of George Yaya Meek, a wonderful past employee of the Coco Palms.
This place that I love, where I live, I thought I was going to get 10 people that I could sell my CDs and trees grow on an island across the sea. There's a sandy shore where the drums of yours beat for peace and royalty. Where the trade winds blow, the flowers grow like a rainbow to Wailua Bay. I'll return someday where Coco Palms is calling. Where Coco Palms is calling.
Hey, Daddy.
It's traditional that when you leave the island, you cast away into the Royal Lagoon. If it floats to shore, you will be returning. If it doesn't, we shall push it to shore to make sure you come back. You're getting all this.
Ike ike o ne kania o no hili. Me ka paha paha leia o polihale. Moe aku I ka hale a ma'u. Hale o ka pupu kanioe.
Okay, these next couple are going to be showing you Larry's sense of humor. One time in, it was back in, 1920, I guess it was. 2020, I'm sorry, 2020. We had a great big rainstorm and it flooded the Coco Palms. And one of the things that was affected by this flood was Larry's wedding boat. So I came down, I filmed the whole resort, everything all flooded out, and Larry's boat. And then I called Larry and I said, Larry, you got a problem with your boat down here. It's almost washed up to the road. So I filmed Larry when he came here. And this was during COVID, okay? And it's really funny, and I think you're going to enjoy it. And then another time, Larry and I, we came down here. We did the goofiest thing you're ever going to see. We pretended we were directing the Coco Palms Orchestra. And near the end, after we were done filming, I kept the camera running and just kind of listened to Larry as we're walking off camera. Oh God, this guy is so funny. All right, so watch these here.
Did you hear the crowd? I did. That's unbelievable. 68 years. Here you are, back on the Coco Palms stage.
I can't believe it.
I can't either, but listen, the people went nuts.
I know. I cannot.
Oh,
I really thank God this has happened.
oh,
Aloha to all of you.
well, okay. Let's let them clean this place up. Let's you
Okay.
and I walk out of here.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, crowd. Thank you.
You're actors. We should belong in a movie.
Yeah.
You know what's so popular?
Well, okay, I'm down here at Coco Palms. We got a mess, especially with Larry's boat. Washed up into the grass, including his platform. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is not good for Uncle Larry. So I'm in the parking lot of Coco Palms. Talked to Uncle Larry about his boat. He is not a happy camper. So he's coming down. I doubt whether we can do anything about it today because we can't even get to it. There's a lot of deep water out there. But so I'll just wait till he gets here and we'll see what we can do with that beautiful boat. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So Larry's got his brand new mask on and he thinks he's going to walk out in that 50 feet of water.
Yeah, look
And he's gonna just, at 90 years old, drag that boat back into the lagoon. And that ain't happening.
Aloha.
His nephew is here to help. Hey, and we're keeping 6 feet distance here. 6 feet. Because that's what we're supposed to do, and that's what we're doing. So,
Aloha begins with me.
aloha begins with me, but it doesn't begin with your boat today.
Yeah, I got a picture of you guys. You gotta show me this.
All right.
I'm gonna put my...
Larry had a great relationship with Elvis, okay? Elvis loved Larry. Elvis wanted to buy songs and everything. So a few years ago, we filmed an interview with Larry about this, and Mario Perez ran the camera while I was interviewing Larry. And so I'm going to show you this, what Larry had to say about Elvis.
Yeah, I can remember from Elvis to Bing to Frank to Myron Farm, but Elvis was really special. How we met was in the dining room. We did a show, and Elvis was sitting in the middle of with 14 other of his entourage and people that looked like him. He had a lot of people that dressed like him, so the audience would get confused as who was the real Elvis. Anyway, that's another story. But there I am with my guitar, and the lights go out, and only one light shines on me. It's a bug light, because in those days we didn't have spotlights or sound systems. So my job was to sing the song Love and Aloha as I walked up to the stage. And as I walked up, he looked, his mouth dropped. I can't believe how, and I looked side-eye at him, and I kept walking from the dining room onto the stage. And that's what my job, to finish the song on stage. And so, but then when I finished the song, he would stand up and he'd say, yeah, yeah. He wouldn't just clap like this. He'd go, yeah, yeah. And all the 14 people would stand up and clap. You know, when the king stands, everybody stands. So he'd clap. He wouldn't let me get up for 3 songs in a row. And then the MC, Moki Hana Hano Hano, came up and said, we have to continue with the show. So if you want to see Larry more, after this show, which is from 9 to 10, join Larry in the cocktail lounge. It's called a nightcap with Larry, but the drinks are on you. And that's how that started. So he came over, and Patty Page was there too. And as I sang, I Searched for Love, which I wrote a long, long time ago. And I wrote it for my wife, Gloria. I search for love. I search for love. The truth is cut. I search for love all through the year. I search for love, but found just tears. And he said, I love that song. He said, Larry, he came in the back and he would sing, I search for love. He'd go, I search for love. You know your voice.
Yeah.
And Patty Page harmonized with him, and it was so nice. I mean, he sang so nice with Patty Page. Then after the show, he says, Larry, I'd like to buy that song from you. I'll give you $500 right now. I said, Elvis, I don't know how to copyright a song or sell a song. Says if my A&R man will come and see you tomorrow morning, artists and repertoire. And so Tom Diskin the next morning came with the papers, and I still have the documents of the song that Elvis liked. It'll be in my book, by the way. I Search for Love.
Did he sign it? During COVID, the tours stopped almost for 2 years. And then they started back up again. And that first tour that we did, I want you to listen to Larry getting very emotional about the fact that we hadn't been down here for a couple years. all the time. The years have passed since he hasn't been able to do his shows and stuff. And just listen to him. You can just catch how he feels about not being able to perform here.
I work here since 1951. You weren't born. I was a busboy, bellhop, dishwasher, front desk clerk, bartender. And when I started to sing, that was the end. And there is all my work, my whole life is in music. And today's paper,
Yes.
this came out in today's paper, every first Sunday of the month, the lyrics of Aloha and why I wrote the song and the lyrics.
1970.
17 months now, if somebody kept each one, they could make a songbook.
I have your songbook.
Quiet. The nightly ceremony, recreating, recapturing more than 100 years ago, when these grounds were the royal grounds on this island of Kaua'i. That's on my CD too. And my CDs are, everyone, doesn't matter what you have. Now I let it up to you. This is the first time I'm going to do this price. I usually sell one for $20. I'll let it go. If you want to let anything from 5 up, just drop it in my what you call it? Receptacle. The first time offering that is always at 20, but because you're the first, you can either, I haven't worked since then. This is my first job for 2 years. I have 6 children, 17 grand, 19 great.
Okay, these next 2 tapes, Larry would do really special things for people, okay? One of these is a guy who went to a lot of effort with me and Larry to set this special thing up. He wanted to ask his girlfriend to marry him. So we set up just a real, actually short tour of the property, but he wanted someone here to sing the Hawaiian wedding song while he asked his girlfriend to marry him. And so I filmed that. And then the tape following that, a woman named Sharon had gotten married here. Sadly, during COVID, she lost her husband. She couldn't get back here because everything was all shut down. The state was shut down. So this was the first day that she was able to come back. And Larry decided to come down, and she and I went back to the chapel, etc., where they got married. And then Larry met us up here at the dining room. And this is Larry performing for Sharon in remembrance of her late husband.
love you.
On a personal note, I got married this last October 22nd. And we asked Larry if he would do the ceremony for us. And he did. Larry married us. So this is a little bit of that. Listen to Larry. Now, Larry was a perfectionist. Whatever he did, he wanted it perfect. So Larry had met with us ahead of time and told us how it was going to go, and he was going to sing the wedding song as the bride is coming down the aisle. But listen to Larry. Now keep in mind, Larry was a perfectionist, and he wanted everything perfect, okay? Well, listen to him as my bride starts to come out, and he thinks she's walking too fast. And then in the middle of the song, he's going, slow down. And so, we just thought that was the funniest thing. So this is Larry doing that. Aloha. The bridge. And there is Uncle Larry Rivera sitting there. And he is going to be the man to marry Melody and myself. Heck yeah! We're getting close.
This is the moment I've waited for. I can hear my heart beat. Soon bells will be ringing. Is the moment of sweet aloha. Walk slowly, I will love you longer than the weather. Promise me that you will, that we are one. Clouds won't hide the sun. Blue skies are a bright smile on I do.
Way back in the day when Larry and his family would do their nightly dinner shows here, way back then, Larry's wife, Gloria, would also get up on stage and sing while they invited people who were on honeymoons, etc., or who had just gotten married here to come up on stage. So I'm going to show you this film of Gloria singing with Larry, some in English, some in Hawaiian. It's beautiful. Enjoy.
Meet my wife, Gloria. anniversary on stage at this time. Congratulations to these lovely couples. Now this is important. We're going to find out their names and where they're from.
Most of you are aware of the torchlighting ceremony that was just incredibly famous all over the world. And it was created by Grace. And Grace wrote this beautiful preamble to the torchlighting before the ceremony would start. And she would say it over her microphone, everybody would listen, and then the torch runners would come out and start doing this beautiful ceremony. Well, at one point, Grace retired, or there were days that Grace wasn't working. When that would happen, Larry would take over saying the preamble. So this video is Larry doing the preamble to the torchlighting ceremony. This was filmed. I asked Larry to do it, and he did it during one of his performances for the tour guests. Enjoy.
Boom. The nightly ceremony, recreating, recapturing more than 100 years ago, when these grounds were the royal grounds on this island of Kaua'i. Always with royalty, there was one who blew a conch shell. He would face to the rising and to the setting sun, to the mountains and to the sea. In the history of the Hawaiian people, which was handed down from one generation to the next, in the Malay, in the chant, in the oli, in the hula, until the time of written record, until the time of missionaries. And he was compared to a herald, calling to attention to listen to the drums talk. You will hear an authentic ancient beat on the big drum, calling all within the range of its sound to come in. The food is prepared, the table is laden. Hawaiians never measured their time by day, but by night, by mahina, the moon. And so the gaiety, the festivity, the feasting, the music was after the lighting of torches. You will see one run through this largest and oldest coconut grove in all of the islands, lighting the torches just as they did so many years ago. Boom! The drummer.
kahalia, kanoe ahaloko, popai kahalia, kanoe ahaloko. Popai kahalia, kanoe ahaloko, popai kahalia, kanoe ahaloko.
Oneia akapo no kahalia e halua. No no kahiini akapurai o kaila kalialo kaakalua.
Kahalia, kanoe ahaloko,
O hino ne kaipo ia oe hei Nā pua I mohala I ke amoe
ike amoe,
Ipo I ke aloha makamai
makamai.
O nā kaua kau No kahi ini e
Thank you.
Hi, Mr.
Hello,
Rowe.
Jamie.
Just gorgeous. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
What a lovely part. Thank you, Mr. Cummings. Thank you.
Do we sit down?
As a matter of fact, they are playing the love song for us, and tradition says we should dance to it.
Oh, really? How lovely.
Yes. Well, more precisely, you are supposed to dance for me.
I'm not sure that I can pull that off.
Well, in the old days, if I were pleased with your dancing, I would send your father a few goats, a chicken or two, maybe, perhaps a round of cheese to seal the bargain. A bottle of gin? A bottle of gin, of course, if necessary. And you would then be mine, see? Come along, darling. Jamie, I think the old folks are still over here. Well?
My love, we dance together or we don't dance at all.
Precisely what I had in mind.
Back in 1978, Larry filmed and his family a whole show down here in the Queen's Hall. The last song in this video is a song that Larry is singing in that show, and it's almost speaking about how we were feeling today, all of us, at the loss of Larry. And Larry is kind of telling us how we're feeling, and maybe we should feel a little better with aloha.
Aloha is love, and love is God. May this land and its people be forever aloha. Forever aloha, aloha to you. It's time for goodbye, friends, but don't you feel blue. Let's sing all together, together we're one. Forever aloha, the day is now done. Forever, forever aloha, forever, forever aloha. aloha, for after aloha, what more can I say? God bless you and keep you forever, I pray. Forever, aloha, aloha to you. It's time for goodbye, friend, but don't you feel blue. Let's sing all together, together we're one. Forever, aloha, the day is now done. Forever, forever, aloha, forever, forever, aloha, for after aloha, what more can I say? God bless you and keep you forever, I pray. God bless you and keep you forever.